YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Yo Bobby TV. Yeah, I'm trying to vibe to this beat, man. I've been on this YouTube, they're downloadable beats, and I can't seem to find nothing that I like. But I did this haircut for my man Jaden. It's kind of like a Jimmy Butler fade, how a Jimmy Butler taper supposed to look. You feel what I'm saying? But it's another story. It's not too much of a tutorial, just shot a video real quick. I got a new Canon lens that I bought, and just wanted to test it out on this new haircut. But since we already here, let's vibe out. I was really trying to get into the groove of this track, but it's kind of weak, and I couldn't find anything else that was, you gotta scroll through the channels and then look through the little selections of tracks they give you, and this was the only one that had a little energy, but I really can't get with it. But I figured I'd try it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the track, what y'all think about this cut. So what he basically has is like, well, he had braids. His hair was braided, and he was getting his hair cut in North Carolina, so they was kind of like fading around the braids. So when he took it out, it was kind of set up a little bit, it went from like being bulky to like straight into the fade that he had, but he let his hair grow out a little bit so I could set the taper off and kind of give him like a little blueprint setup for when he go back to North Carolina. The barbers down there can see what was going on and maybe duplicate it, maybe do it better, probably not, but big shout out to all the barbers in NC though, So I'm just doing a little slight low taper to kind of give it this, majority of these young cats, they got this like broccoli top look. I don't know what they call it in different states, but I call it the broccoli top, where the top, it looks like a fucking broccoli, excuse my language, and they fade the sides, you know what I mean? I kind of like it though, because it's an easy cut. Usually like a lot of guys come in the chair, they just sit down, say leave the top, and just taper the sides, because they either sponge it or don't do nothing to it, or they dye the top, have it curly, nappy, it's a look right now. So, but yeah, this beat is like not what's up to me. Please tell me what y'all think of this track. And YouTube definitely needs the tracks that they have in there, I don't know. But yeah, so now the front of his hair, I pinned the front of his hair up with these little hair clips, because I like to, when I shape people up in the front, I always want to trim like we call it duct tape out here in my barbershop, at least, where you kind of like taper the front down a little bit. Not too much, but you want to taper it down enough so when they go home and wash their hair, like the long hairs don't hang over it. So that's my thing. I like to make sure that, it's the seamless hairline. I don't like my hairlines to move. If you go home or you pull your shirt off, and I'm not one of them barbers that like to spray holding spray on my clients just to get the hairline to stick, because after a day or two, it might not look as sturdy as it's supposed to. So I kind of take my time and trim down the front, taper it a little bit, and line it up, and I always comb it down to make sure the hairline doesn't move. So I'm real particular with my work like that, but that's just me though. Nothing wrong with holding spray though. If somebody got like some fibers in their hair, or some type of enhancement, and they going out for the night, they got a wedding, and you want it to look extra crispy, that holding spray is definitely what's up. But my preferred day-to-day movements, I don't like to use holding spray. Unless it's like straight hair, whatever the case is. Or some people got real soft hair, so if you're putting a part in there, sometimes the liners might open a part up too much. So if you hit it with a little holding spray, you could get that nice, real crispy line that doesn't like open up a little bit too wide, you know what I mean? So it's tips and tricks with everything, but this is the cut. This is what I think Jimmy Butler cut's supposed to look like, but that's another story. Hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. Got more heat coming soon. Stay up. Peace. This is Yo Bobby TV. Much love.